Hello, my dear viewers. This is Marina, and I'm spending my weekend in terrific northern capital of Russia, St. Petersburg. And I was thinking the whole night what to film for you, because there are a great deal of videos of beauties of our wonderful St. Petersburg. And you know what? I decided to film metro stations for you, subway stations, because I think that in the city where almost all the houses are like palaces, like masterpieces, metro stations cannot be just simply metro stations, but something extraordinary. Are you in? Let's get started. Wow, yeah, even the entrance looks impressive. Let's check out the price for St. Petersburg Metro, okay? So, one trip, one ticket costs 70 rubles, but there are different options, you see, if you buy a special card. It's very, very convenient that I can use my just card. And wow! In 2020, the St. Petersburg Metro celebrated its 65th anniversary, and it's not like a means of transportation here. It's a museum and an architectural treasure. Right now, I'm going to the Alexander Nevsky Square station, and I'm waiting for my train. I want to show you only the best stations, but I suppose that all the stations here are very nice. And now, yes, Alexander Nevsky Square station. Let's see. Wow, yes. People say that this is the most scaly station of St. Petersburg Subway. You see, the station in a chainmail. You see, my dear friends, that the decoration of the station consists of hundreds of golden scales, and it shimmers wonderfully when a train approaches the station. Let's wait a minute and see. This is Orange Line, and we need to find the passage to the Green Line. I think it's over there. And this passage is famous with its wonderful and very interesting decoration. Let's come closer. There are 5 riders and only 4 horses, guys. I think it was an error, and maybe artists didn't notice that. Of course, Russians are very humorous people, and people love looking at this composition, and they call it 5 men on 4 horses. In the upper lobby of the Alexander Nevsky Square station, and I see a huge mosaic ice battle. And can you see Alexander Nevsky, our great hero himself, is depicted in the center of the mosaic with a raised sword, ready to slay the Crusader knight. Never attack Russia. It's way better to be friends with Russia. I was looking forward to see this station, Avtovo. And what can I say? I'm utterly flabbergasted. Wow.
It's underground palace, my dear viewers. According to the architects, this station was supposed to resemble the Crystal Palace, and it does resemble, really. Its vault is supported by 46 columns. And 30 of them aligned with marble. Very cold material. And 16 columns with cast glass. It's really fantastic, guys.
By the way, in 2014, this amazing station was included in 12 the most beautiful stations in the world. And the theme of the decoration of this station is dedicated to the defense of Leningrad, its former name of St. Petersburg, during the Great Patriotic War. Let's see.
You see, this station is decorated with a huge mosaic panel, the Victory. Impressive, yes? And on the chandeliers and lamps, you can see swords and wreaths and other symbols.
Truth be told, my dear viewers, one of my favorite videos on my channel is video about the celebration of 80th anniversary of breaking the siege of Leningrad. It's very, very touching video. And if you still haven't watched it, here is the link. And yes, my dear viewers, we hate Nazis. Let's go further.
My dear viewers, I have a question for you. Are you a gardener? Me not. I'm not a gardener. But this is Vyborgskaya station and people call it Winter Garden Station. For sure it's not here. Here is a typical platform, nothing interesting, but in the main lobby. Let's go and admire this winter garden.
The winter garden appeared here in a subway thanks to the employers of this station. I hope they were very passionate gardeners and they still take care of this flower garden, greenhouse, how to call it, I don't know. And many plants were brought by passengers of subway. I hope they were also passionate gardeners, not like me.
Wow, guys, really it's impressive. Winter garden of the metro station, and there are more than 50 species of indoor plants in the garden. And some of them have been growing here since the founding of this Vyborgskaya station in 1975. Can you imagine? And the station looks especially elegant on sunny days, and today is sunny day, hallelujah. It's really, really something very exotic, yes?
Guys, if I ask you who is Vladimir Lenin in the world history, will you answer me correctly? For us, children of USSR, Vladimir Lenin, the leader of the Great October Socialist Revolution, was like a flaming star because we were all building communism at that time. Yeah, it's our history. And now I am walking along the most Leninist place in the world. I will show you right now.
This is the monument to Lenin. On Lenin Square, near the Lenin Square metro station of the Leningrad, named after Lenin. Okay guys, 4 or 5 Lenin in one place.
I arrived to the Prospekt of Glory subway station. It's a rather new station in St. Petersburg. It was opened in 2019, and you see the main emphasis in its design is bright, very beautiful stained glass windows with big red Soviet stars. Let's see.
White marble is used everywhere, and you see it's beautifully combined with the bright red stars of the stained glass windows. Very, very unusual, not typical station. But guys, the most interesting thing awaits us upstairs. We have to wait a few minutes. Yes, the escalators are too long here in St. Petersburg. You see, my dear friends, the lobby of the station is dedicated to the heroes, firefighters. And it's really impressive. Basically, it's not subway, it's a typical museum. I'm waiting for your comments. What do you think about it? The lobby is also very, very interesting here. Just have a look. The fire trucks are displayed in the passage, from the very first pre-revolutionary vehicles to the modern fire trucks. In my opinion, it's really amazing. To learn the history of your country. Welcome to Russia, my dear viewers. I will show you all these Russian wonders. This is reality. I can't believe my eyes. This is just a subway station. Oh guys, it's really gripping. You can learn the history of your country not leaving the subway. It's great. But as for subway stations, Moscow subway stations are to my liking. No offense, St. Petersburg, please, but if you still haven't watched my videos from Moscow subway, here are the links, because it's something extraordinary. Yes. In fact, St. Petersburg subway is 5 times smaller than Moscow subway, but it is very important for the history of the city. And it's really convenient transport. We are the champions, my friend. Yes, dear viewers, this is Admiralteyskaya station, one of the deepest subway stations in the world. Are you ready to explore the height, no, the depth of this station? The point is that our St. Petersburg is located in a swampy place, and the soil, the ground, is soft, closer to the surface, and tunnels cannot be built at all, and that's why many stations here are located at great depth. Now you will see. Admiralteyskaya station has the longest escalator. 729 steps on a moving staircase. Let's try it. Can you see the end? This is more than 137 meters. Just to understand the depth of the station, just imagine a house with 30 floors. It's really fantastic.
Yes, it takes approximately 4 minutes to go up, and I'm going to film the whole process for sure. I hope you trust me.
By the way, there are many interesting facts connecting with this station Admiralteyskaya. For example, the underground part was ready many years ago, but it was impossible to resolve the problem only with the above ground lobby. Finally I see the end. Because it was about the historical part of the city. Is it possible to destroy something when every building is an architectural monument? As a result, the resettlement of the residents on this street above us was candidated for 18 years. For sure, this is the very center of the city. And people call this Admiralteyskaya station the ghost station because many years trains passed near this station without stop. Wow, what a wonderful train. Sometimes, you know, it's so hilarious to travel in metro. Those travelers who have been already to St. Petersburg must remember these closed type stations. This type of station differs from the usual ones in that it has doors separating the passenger platform from the tracks on which the train is traveling. Just have a look. 2 doors. It's really gripping. I love all this. And passengers enter the carriage through automatic doors. They are also called horizontal elevators because of the similarity of the principle of operation with the ordinary elevator. You may ask, why was this done? In total, 10 such stations were built in St. Petersburg Subway. I will tell you. The advantage is the complete isolation of passengers and staff from moving trains, which minimizes the number of accidents. Sounds great. And also, thanks to the partitions at the stations, the noise level from passing trains has significantly decreased. Let's wait for another train and see it again. So many people. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I think it's rather comfortable. Finita la commedia. The most weird station in St. Petersburg Subway is Vyborgskaya station. People say it looks like the unknown flying object. Let's see. Unknown flying object, it's true. But the station was opened in 1963. It was an ordinary pavilion with round roof, and in the upper lobby in Soviet times there was a cafe where you could drink a glass of champagne. Ah, that's Soviet times. It looks a little bit weird, yes. This is the most space station in St. Petersburg. It was reconstructed in 2009, and the station turned into unknown flying object. According to the architects, the arch of the upper lobby of this station was supposed to resemble the moon with craters. However, not all citizens understood the idea and saw, instead of the Earth satellite, a cow's udder. It's really very funny. And now I'm at the Площадь Мужества station, or the Square of Courage station. In my opinion, it looks a little bit mysterious. You know why? This is the first single-vaulted deep-lane stations in the USSR. And by the way, the first project of single-vaulted deep-lane stations was developed here in Leningrad. And I see a Soviet star on the wall at the end of the station. Design workshops in USSR were constantly working on creating new solutions for station lobbies. My dear viewers, write down in comments what station of St. Petersburg Underground you like the most. I'm waiting for your comments. And this is very, very unusual subway station. This is Russia's first two-tier station, Sportivnaya. It was opened in 1997. The design of this unique two-tier station is associated with sporting achievements. I'm going down. You see? Yeah, the same station, Sportivnaya. But first floor. I was there. Wow, and can you see this wonderful panel? The decoration in the end wall of this tier is the ode to sport. Yes, Olympic Games, not for Russian sportsmen nowadays. It's a pity, guys. What are the main advantages of this station? This two-tier format increases the capacity of the transport hub, reduces the time for transfer, and causes less harm to the environment. It's very, very important, you guys. And such stations occupy a small area and require less maintenance costs. And the text of the Ode to Sport by Pierre Coubertin. I think all of you know this. Oh, sport, your justice, oh, sport, you're so noble, oh, sport, your progress, oh, sport, you are peace, guys, peace and satisfaction. Truth be told, I am worn out and I have to come back home to Moscow. I hope all of you are satisfied. I tried all my best to show you the most interesting stations in St. Petersburg Subway, and here are the links to my wonderful video. How did I meet my foreign friend in Moscow? Don't miss it, please. My friends told me that this station is the most popular station between bloggers, my colleagues. Okay, let's see. This is Krestovskaya Zastava. I see very interesting people here.